Welcome to the first edition of Ask SDI, where we answer questions that we've received online about our work in public affairs, media relations, and events. And the first question I received after putting out a call for questions on LinkedIn was, what's the biggest difference in crisis communications because of COVID-19? And I would say the biggest difference is that COVID-19 is a shared experience. It's something that we're all dealing with in our personal and our business lives on a daily basis. And that's a big change from crises of the past, where it was very insular to the company or the organization. For example, if your company was dealing with potentially an executive going off script and saying something he shouldn't have, or an issue with a product or a solution, that was of course of the utmost importance to you, but for the reporter, it was just another story they were covering that day. In the age of COVID-19, that is not the case. These reporters are covering COVID-19 on a daily basis, and for some, it's quite literally the only thing they've been covering for the past 5 months. So it's good to keep that in mind when preparing your responses. And it's also of the utmost importance now to be even nicer to reporters. I always tell my spokespeople, be nice to reporters during interviews, and I think that's even more important now because of the stress that they're under. I remember when I was a reporter, there would be these days where it felt like the crisis was never ending and you'd want to wake up and have the next day be a nice quiet one. In COVID-19, there are no quiet days. The news seems to break by the hour, by the minute. Keep that in mind, and being nice to reporters will be key because you never know when those positive vibes will come back around. If you have a question you'd like to have answered, leave one in the comments or send us a message.